everybody, and welcome back to Luck Films, and today I am on a video timer. What's my max? 54 minutes? Wow, because I'm gonna spend 54 minutes on freaking Tom W. of all people. It's because my storage is full, and they don't like that. So, anyways, today we are going to be reviewing Tom W. Now, I actually know what case this guy came out of. It was 2020... Oh, gosh dang it, bro! It was 2018 singles case C, because I know case B had the entire contents of case C, just without the collector cards, and Tom W, of course, has the collector cards. Now, before we get into really anything specific, I do want to make a nice little shout out to Diecast Dungeon, who I got this from. This card came with any order that you get. I will leave a link to his Instagram in the description below. He's a great seller out there. He has canceled cards. He has a really big collection. He sells new in-box items. He sells loose items and other stuff like that. And I think even a few customs. So I highly recommend buying from him. He's a really good seller. So yeah, I just wanted to make that a little plug. Put that card back there. But anyways, we have Tom W. Now, he's got his art is kind of squished in there because he's big old choking sign because, bro, my phone did the kick thing. It has the big old attention sign because of the stand and the bonus collector card sign, and it's right there. Anyway, he looks nice in there. This was the first ever trainee ever released, but he's got a very generic name. I like it though. Warning choking hazard. You got the cards logo right there in the desert highway. Then on the side we have the Rusty's Racing Center band. I do believe all the cars released in this series. Well, let's see here. There was Tom W, Gabriel and Aiden, Shriram, Kristoff, and Sudeep being the only 6 trainees. There was, of course, Cruz, Rusty's McQueen, Sterling, Rusty, and Dusty. So that's about 11 cars in the series. But yeah, the blister is, it's off. It's taped back on. Anyways, on the back here we have a picture of Sterling and Rusty and Dusty with the 95 thing. See what the description is. The new Rusty's Racing Center features the latest in racer training technology. I guess that makes sense. There's Tom W right there. There's Cruz Ramirez and Sterling. I do want to get the Sterling from this series that has the collector card. Number one, because I don't have Sterling for some reason. When I replace those two, I also want to get Shriram. Want to get you with the collector card. And I'll try to get Kristoff and Sudeep. As we all know, they were, of course, UK exclusives in 2018 alongside Adam Park and Carl Clutchen. But Carl Clutchen and Adam Park were in a later case for us, but Kristoff and Sudeep have never been re-released, which really sucks. They should put them in a 2-pack next year. Anyways, I think that's enough about the packaging, so yeah, let me crack this guy open. I absolutely hate the tape. This was the worst thing to come out of 2018. Although, I don't like it, and I don't think anybody does. I do like his name tag for some reason. It just looks nice. Whatever. Put that back in the blister. Bro. There we go. Okay. Alrighty, so now we're going to actually dive into Tom's review here. Actually, no, we're not going to do that just yet. We have the bonus collector card. Usually clip this at the bottom. These were very common in 2018 and late 2017. Oops. I really like them. I'm positive everybody likes them because they're just so cool. They're great display pieces. Like, you could throw this in like the background. Like, this could totally be the thumbnail, just this alone. Not to mention they fit in the Carney Plastics display cases. A bunch of cars were released with them. And actually, I found out there were 2 canceled ones in 2018, of course, being World Grand Prix McQueen and Fillmore. Now, Fillmore, we basically have it now. It's in the Welcome to Radiator Springs series. As for World Grand Prix McQueen, we could probably assume what it is. It's probably just the, the side decal. But we're going to take a look at the collector card first. It says Rusty's Racing Center, which I like, with the 61. Of course, that is his identification number. Nice blue stripe at the bottom. I like that it's exclusive to him. No other trainees were given this. And then we have these two, I don't know what you would call them, beams, but but it looks like doors to me, like opening. And we have these modern tire tracks, which is pretty cool. Look nice, plus a little horizon line. And of course, there's the stand that you attach to the bottom and stand it up just like that for a sort of display. So we'll put that back there in the background, and now we will dive into, actually no, we're not going to have that in the background, into Tom's review. Okay, so actually this guy was also re-released as a single in 2021 and in a 5-pack this year, but no one's found that, which is interesting, alongside Aiden, so that stinks. It's completely pointless to buy that 5-pack if you got Aiden and Tom W in 2021, since those are the only trainees released that year. Then I guess there was Jay with VR headset, and we didn't get any for 2023 or 2024. Whatever. We still need Sequoia, the red one, which I do believe is just a red version of Aiden, and with the number 28. That was canceled in 2020 for some reason. I don't know why they did that, because we also had Jay and Ernesto. Anyways, enough about the release of these trainees. He's got this typical expression. He's got like these I don't know what color you'd call them. They're kind of pinkish eyes. He's got his grill. I like his headlights. They look nice. They complement his wheels. That's my cat. There's the vents. There's the frown. He kind of looks bored. He looks just like, bruh. There's a mark on the roof. Come on. Get off or else. Or else what? You like men. Yeah, whatever, I don't want to scratch up Tom. Okay, okay, back to the review now. We also have the blue bumper. I'm not going to call it a splitter anymore because I don't like the way that sounds anymore. I'm just going to call it the bumper. I think everybody calls it that anyways. We have these nice sky blue wheels. Now, they are different from, say, Gabriel's. This is more of like a light blue, whilst this is a sky blue. Or more of a baby blue, I don't know. We got the Rusty's Racing Center 061 being his identification number. And the blue stripe down here. Nice fingerprint. With the exhaust, there's another wheel. We have the nice blue gas cap. And we have his blue spoiler, which I do believe no other Rusty's Racing Center trainee has this exact spoiler, but we all know this is the Chase Race Lot JD McPillar spoiler, which is neat. On the back here we got the tail lights and the identification number once again. It's the same on this side, which is, it's interesting on how they're all just sort of the same. Now we'll do some comparisons. I brought out the other two trainees, of course being Gabriel and Aiden. Aiden's the orange one, number 3. He got the same expression. I'm pretty sure all of them have the exact same expression, unless if we're talking like there's technically 2 different models of the Danny Suarez model. I mean, Danny Suarez has this mouth. Yes, I know he's chipped, and I don't like it either. Okay, no, first of all, no, this is Danny Suarez spoiler. That's Bubba Wheelhouse spoiler. That's Chase Race Lot spoiler. But, yeah, these two I'd say are pretty similar. They made way too many blue ones, though. Solid 3 number, I do believe. I mean, they made at least 2 of it, max almost every color they had. Well, there was no red, that was canceled. Aiden's the only orange one. Yellow, there was Sudeep and Ernesto. Green, Kristoff and Ronald. Blue, well, Tom W, Gabriel, and Jay. And then for purple, we had Kurt and Junie. Oh, and Shriram for pink as well. But then again, he's alone. Gabriel is number 49. I came rather close to Tom in terms of his number. I also want to get Shriram. Pretty sure I already said that, but whatever. I'm putting Tom first in the case because he was technically the first trainee to be released. Voice crack. I really like Tom. He's just visually amusing to me. Also throw in our RC McQueen right here. if he wants to fit in the frame. Throw that back there. So put Tom on angle right here. Here we go. Alrighty then. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I don't know if it doesn't really seem late, but rather surprisingly early for, you know, how I am with my video schedules. I have no idea where I'm gonna put Gabriel. Maybe I should make this a wide shot. I'm kidding. I'll put him in the thumbnail somewhere. Anyway, so thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.